Crash happened about 1:30 in the morning Eastern time on the Francis Scott Key Bridge. We have a map to show you where the bridge is. It connects two parts of Maryland here. You see the Patapsco River, which flows into the Chesapeake Bay. Officials say the Dolly cargo ship, as it's called, had left the port of Baltimore a short time ago when it lost power. Almost an hour after that.
Well, the ship's crew issued a Mayday call just moments before the crash to let authorities know to stop traffic on the bridge. Moments later, the vessel crashed into one of the bridge's supports, causing it to just collapse into the river within a matter of seconds. This collapse also sent several construction workers who were fixing potholes on the bridge into the water as well. 2 workers were rescued from the frigid waters, but 6 of them have been presumed dead, given the water's depth and how much time has passed since the crash.
Yeah, frigid water, too. That's really the tragedy of this. Those construction workers just fixing potholes. This is a look once the sun rose, the crash scene. The NTSB is now investigating the incident, all that mangled metal. One of the pieces they'll be looking into is how closely, or they'll be looking into how the bridge was made and if any safety improvements should have been made.
Part of our investigation will be how was this bridge constructed? It will look at the structure itself. Should there be any sort of safety improvements? All that will be part of our investigation. We go very broad in our investigation.
And here in the Bay Area, bridges, of course, are a critical part of daily life here. But this incident in Baltimore does have some people wondering about the safety of our Bay Area bridges. We got a chance to hear from Caltrans about the protections to prevent an accident like that happening here. KRON 4's Dan Kerman live for us in San Francisco with details. Dan?
Well, you know, we have 8 Bay Area toll bridges, and almost all of them see either oil tankers or cargo ships going underneath or around. And what can be done? Will the same thing happen if there is a collision? Well, there are no absolutes, as we always like to say, but Caltran says these bridges have been designed or updated to make sure that they are in the best shape possible should this happen.
Safety is our priority, and it's one of the main things that has been taken into consideration in the construction and all of the upgrades that we've made to our bridges.
Officials with Caltrans can't rule out a collision with a Bay Area bridge, but they do say our bridges are constructed to prevent significant damage.
Every one of them has a protection device around it that's a fender system that either is completely different than the bridge foundations themselves, or it's designed to absorb the energy.
Caltrans says it's more likely these bridge fenders will damage a ship as opposed to the other way around. The next line of protection is making sure those navigating Bay Area waters know where they're going.
Before you even come into the bay, bar pilots board large ships, and these are pilots that have been trained specifically to drive ships into the different ports and navigate the bay. Along with that, tugboats also accompany large ships.
Now, Caltrans admits you can't plan for everything, and that's why emergency services are also part of the response plan once a ship declares trouble near a bridge.
Caltrans would shut down the toll plaza. The Golden Gate division of the CHP would go right into operation and close the freeway so you wouldn't have access to the bridge.
So the bottom line is never say never, but Caltrans believes that these bridges that we have in place and supposedly, specifically, their support systems have us in the best shape possible should a similar collision happen. They don't believe we'll have the calamity that we are seeing right now in Baltimore. Live in San Francisco, Dan Kerman, KRON 4 News.
Being earthquake ready has its advantages. Thank you, Dan.